Welcome to the infinite world. What's my endgame? There came a zero. Send here, there is no silence everywhere. No peace either. Where there is no beginning and no end. Will I be like that? And yet the words that won't go with through my head.
God, do you see the radio light? Do you hear the beautiful chant? Do you feel a tender warmth?
Nothing here. Pitch black, pure white, all the same. Endless, finite. Copy that. Consuming 10 billion and I'm missing. And no come to you without a second thought. I'm here on the border of the circle. One after the other, over and over again, I was a new pendulum. World my left and can't reach like that through the wall. But I can't find you with access to the back of my eyelids. Pitch black, pure white, all the same. Endless, finite. Copy that. Consuming 10 billion and I'm missing. And don't come to you without a second thought. I'm here on the border of the circle. God, do you see the radiant light? Do you hear the beautiful chant? Do you feel a tender warmth? Nothing here but
Gold, you can see the radiant light. You can't hear the beautiful chant. You can't feel the tender warmth.
if you can give someone something. No hope, no rush, no hope. Copy that.
I may not be able my precious things. My heart goes into stone, heart made to suffer. Bedtime story, happy ending, it's just a snapshot in time. Life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the ride without down downs. Hardly suffer, bedtime story. Sometimes you have to play supporting role. But what matters is that your eyes shine in the moment. Hardly suffer, bedtime story. Happy ending, you just a snapshot in time. Life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the ride with ups and downs. Wisdom, patience, empathy,
Oh, what a pain. 2 campaigns open today, huh? Welcome. It's been one hell of a day today. We basically did a bunch of new ways to do stuff at work, and it took 2 hours longer than normally did. So I am, like, slightly frazzled there, but I'm doing okay otherwise. I have some stuff for you today, for sure. I finally started setting up the queue for all the characters. It's going to be fucking sick. I am deeply excited. The plan is... I am going to likely keep this stream somewhat short, but not too short. Probably about the same length that the original campaign session was. I am going to make sure that we have an adequate amount of players this time. We actually have a full 3-player set today. And getting everything ready is going to be, I think, a little bit easier than last time, though I had to do a bunch of other stuff last minute for this one. Including the original person who was supposed to join you. Yes, correct. Alright. So. Now, let me be real with you. How many of you just want to jump in it? How many of you just want to start jumping back into it? No preamble. Just straight to it. Alright. Let me start getting unmuted and the correct music to play. Because I've been just listening to Guilty Gear for, like, the entire day. I will be live importing stuff while we're playing, by the way, because of how little prep time I've had. I was hoping to have 2 hours, and I got 30 minutes. Spend this pre-stream to prep? The type of stuff that I need to prep, to be real with you, is way more. I'm not going to destroy my boss. It is legitimately not my boss's fault, because we were trying to set this stuff up. Not the boss's fault. Unfortunately, this is one of the instances where I actually like my boss, so... Alright. How's my audio? How are we doing? Are we good? My audio's fine? Can I turn down your gain this time? Yeah, I can turn you down when we're starting. Alright. Let's get to it. Resize a couple of things here. You'll probably notice a few more icons down there. Don't worry too hard about them just yet. Making sure it's the correct game capture version of this source. There we go. Yes. So now I can fiddle with things in the background. It won't be disturbing. Alright. Let me undeafen so that I can finally start getting things together. Alright. Aika? Yes. Hi. What? I don't understand. Easing my mind currently? Yeah, okay. Aika. It is a nice Friday morning. I'm using this moment to fix Discord because it apparently chose to erase my source.
Can't hear us.
Now they can. Now try it.
Hello, stream. Oh,
Hi, stream. Hello, stream.
we
Hello,
totally
stream.
won't talk about anything
Oh.
inappropriate.
Zoom in on my icon, please.
No.
You set it up like that, you have to suffer.
I didn't think it would be that small.
We're all different. It makes us different.
Yep. I mean, they're all relatively, like, face profile character icons.
I drew that really.
Relatively.
Relatively. Alright, Aika.
And props for getting his name right.
So, you've awoken relatively early in the morning, like you do most days. The residence you've been given in is nice, if a bit small. It's only got, like, a kitchenette and maybe some other supplies. It is a studio apartment, essentially, on this, not too big of a building, but large enough that it gives you a pretty good view over the rest of the city.
Nice to know they didn't break the budget on me.
Alright, Aika, let me return your inventory for you.
Hell yes.
While we do this, go ahead and get set up, and I will start doing what I usually do. You have a place to be today across the city. You are going to a card shop. Essentially, what is going to happen, beyond everything else, this is what all research points to as being the day of the third great emergence. It is today.
Great Emergence is today. This is the day.
This is the day that duelists first get chosen by the realm of thought. Almost everyone you know is here. Which makes it all the more...
Good old draw buddies. It's
Yeah.
just terrible.
Yep.
This is awful.
It makes it all the more heart-wrenching to go back and show that you've actually, you know, continued this profession. But despite how conflicting it is for you, you at least have something to do here. You are meeting two contacts from the Draw Foundation here, and you're not sure who they are. All you have been told is that they will make themselves known to you.
Oh, can I get a bag?
Yep. All right. I almost forgot the money.
Yeah, I would like a sack for my wallet, just so I can put my
Left
coins.
my house, forgot my wallet.
Forgot my wallet. Got all my cash, but forgot my wallet.
I could just shoves all the coins in like his not quite a like vest pocket on his front.
And your everyday carry is crazy.
Okay, there we go. I'll probably need this later. I need to keep these out because I'm about to spin these. I'm about to spin these doubloons.
Forgot Santiago. You wanna know
Failed
that,
image,
Jeff?
failed
fuck.
image.
My everyday carry Scorpion. Yeah.
Should I be worried that I keep getting failed image?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Like, I can see the cards that are on screen.
You can see everything on screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that should be fine. If it gets bad, you may have to like clear your cache or just rejoin.
Yeah. Tabletop Sim is not kind.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for the sack.
So, making your way down, you can obviously spot a couple of the more unusual things. From your early experiences in the realm of thought, you can actually see some people are currently residing within the realm of thought on the streets. There are gates everywhere.
What?
Is this regular? Like, are there always this many gates, or is this an especially great volume of gates?
This is a
today?
high volume of gates.
Can you elaborate what that looks like? Are people just like zonked out on the street? Are they wearing VR goggles? Are
Nope.
there portals that they're looking into?
There
or
are specifically
entering?
big triangular portals appearing everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean everywhere.
Can you walk through the street?
When they are physically dueling, they have this, like, sort of transparent sheen to them as they are inside the realm of thought. But like with everything else, the realm of thought is not exactly so clear-cut. You're especially wary because you also know that aberrant thought forms do have the ability and capacity to attack, even if you are not inside the realm of thought while this is happening.
Yeah, Aiko would definitely keep his guard up as he makes his way to the card shop, keeping an eye out for the contacts. Did he get any information on what they look like besides just saying they would make themselves apparent? Or did the Draw Foundation just leave him SOL?
Unfortunately, no. I think they assumed that you would be smart enough to figure it out.
What could have I expected, honestly?
Yep. As you make it to this background card shop, these big, like, almost impact font sans serif letters line the outside. That is literally just card stock card shop.
That fucking sucks.
Can we get a visual of this?
It's this, like, 2
Put
to
a visual
3
up on
story,
screen now.
like, market store. Usually when you're in a city, sometimes you'll have these, like, mall places. And these malls will be, like, stacked with double or triple decker houses that some of the people who own the businesses here live in.
Aika got up quite early. Is the card shop even open at this regular hour of like what 6 in the morning? 5?
By the time that it took for you to walk all the rest of it, you got here at about like 9 or so. It is open.
Okay.
It is
Very
quiet, but it won't be so for long, and you know this.
okay. Aika would get his ass in there while it's not bustling yet, so he doesn't get caught out buying cards.
At a card table, it is 2 others. They seem to be the only other ones here, which would be both Vic and Certain. You both are sat at this game table, getting everything ready for whoever you're supposed to be meeting today. You also haven't really been given the most information. But your third is supposedly touted to be relatively early. You were told to go especially early today. So, go ahead and get set up. Take a look, preview your decks, make sure that you can arrange yourself how you see fit. You can move this, by the way.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
There
move.
you go. You hold it for a sec, and then it picks up. Yep.
So, while Ica enters, these people that he's looking for, weren't part of the Draw Foundation, like, when he knew it, so he wouldn't recognize these people at all.
It's stuck.
Yeah, it wouldn't recognize it. Yes, you don't mess with those. These are fine. They're decals. You
no,
don't
I
mess
mean
with
like
these.
it's stuck. I can't pick it up.
Hold the button down. There you go.
You gotta hold click.
I'm literally am.
Is it... Do you not have permissions to lift your own thing? Do you have your lift height on?
I can pick up this, but I can't pick up that.
What is wrong with your
Also,
tabletop sim?
The cards are really fucking weird looking, so I might.
This probably means you're out of memory, Gino.
What the fuck can that mean?
You're out of memory. Tabletop
Been
uses all in memory.
Fortnite?
No, I'm not installing Fortnite.
You sure?
Yes, give me a sec.
Alright. This happens somewhat frequently with God Game, I've noticed.
The cards are not supposed to look like... Yeah, when I first tried to load any God Game cards, it took like a legitimately 2.5 hours for all of it to load. It didn't even get all the cards, and all the cards are fucked up. They're all splintered across dimensions.
Yep.
May take a few resets, may take clearing out your entire tabletop cache and then rejoining.
How do I clear it out?
It's in your documents, I think.
I
or
wish
it's
we
in
had
your
more
Steam.
time to set this up. Alright, anyway.
This is why I said you to wait and use the 30 minutes to preamble.
That's why I told you to try and talk to Gino.
Tectonic
But
dinner plates before
I
stream.
was-
You had to go to work.
So sorry.
work.
You could have bought time. You could
Ugh,
have just like, oh, okay, delay. Sorry, we'll be on in 30 minutes.
not this time.
Tectonic dinner plates. This
Yep.
should hopefully be fixed post haste.
Yeah.
So do I just empty out mods?
Yes.
I think so, yes, as long as it has card images in there. Check before you delete.
Kinda does. Welcome to Poop Stream.
Don't say that.
Here we go.
Loading better?
Okay. Okay, Gina, did you clear out the one in your documents, or did you clear out the one in your Steam apps?
It didn't
They're
fix
two.
it.
There are two different mod folders. One's in your documents. You'll probably have to delete the one in your documents. Or wherever you have tabletop exporting images. Hooray! I love this functioning program that costs... How much does Tabletop Sim cost? $20.
Yep.
$20, 20 big ones. For this.
$20.
$20 this program costs. Well, anyway.
No, it's not the Steam app data one.
It's not.
It's not.
I told you
We
to
said
delete
it's
the
your
one in
documents.
Yeah, I said go into your documents and delete your Tabletop Sim stuff there under My Games.
Because this wasn't an issue for me.
Because because your computer plays nice with tabletop sim. Sometimes it curses people, like me and Gina. Only when I'm like this, when I chose a different drive to put the images on did it work.
Boy, am
But
I
also,
glad.
closing things might help if you have a bunch of things open, Gina.
I just have to show.
Boy, am I glad you're out here and they're in there.
All right.
And he's the sheriff.
How do you do the arrow again? I forgot.
Tab. And also, if you hold it, you do the ruler.
Ah.
Okay, cleared it.
Awesome. Reopening and connecting. And then, if with any luck in this world, it'll work.
All right.
Nothing else. You have to do it. You have to do what you just did again and move. You have external drives, right?
Yeah.
You have to figure out how to designate a new folder for them to dump all the images. But this should work. I see fucking battle tables being set out in front of us, and I get scared. A chill runs up my spine.
It's supposed to be there.
All right.
Don't look at Gina's ping right now.
Your ping? Oh, okay. Now it's as bad as your ping was one time.
But why are these cards like this?
Like what?
That would have been a great question to ask in a warm up for a test run.
Why didn't you do
sorry,
it
I was
then?
asleep.
We didn't have time.
Yeah.
There was no time.
Can I pick this up? Oh, because I didn't select color.
Okay, how's everything look now? Still bad?
I still can't pick that up.
Can you see it though?
I can see it's weird. Like I posted a picture in general.
You should probably check on that later. Just leave it as it is.
It still looks like that.
Well, let's just hope the cards don't look bad. Don't look like that.
Your memory is like fucked right now. Like you're legitimately out of memory.
Can you even see your Vic card here?
Gina?
I can't pick that up.
Oh my god.
When's the last time you've powered off your computer and turned it on?
I do it literally every day.
But when's the last time?
This morning, like when I woke up.
If you've done a lot of things since waking up, that might be holding
like
place in your
Minecraft.
way.
Video games is awesome. Okay,
That's
if
correct.
you're playing Minecraft, that uses up a lot of your memory.
Yeah, no, you should.
Genuinely.
If that is still running in your background, turn it off immediately and end any Java process that could still be
Kill
running.
all Java processes.
Because
The only thing
Java's
that
an
would- I
no,
have
Java's
70%.
evil.
The only thing that's fucking like would. It's only Firefox. Firefox is the second biggest.
Turn it off.
Close everything.
I can't see
Close
the
out of
screen
your
now.
Windows and open a new tab so that your browser's
I don't
refreshed.
see the stream either. I won't know if anyone said anything nice about my thing.
Yep.
We'll be okay.
And no one...
We hadn't had a chance to play characters yet.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
hopefully at the end of this session we'll try and get your vision problem fixed, Gina.
Hmm.
It's just gonna kind of suck.
I don't know how your tabletop sim is this inoperable.
Well, that's how mine used to look until I cleared up my disk space and moved all the images off disk.
It totally has to be disk space.
It's not. I still have a few gig. I still have a shit ton of gigs.
No. You said you had a few gigs. What's your current amount?
96 gigs.
That's
Out
a
of?
lot.
Out of.
96 gigs.
Out of.
953.
That's bad. You're on your last 10% of your hard drive.
That is 10%.
Well, I just moved shit over to my D drive, so
Alright.
you want me to move more?
Did you move your
Not
tabletop
during the
sim
stream.
cache? Not during the
Yeah,
stream,
but
no.
move your cache. Move your cache. That's what fixed it for me, is moving it to a freer disk drive.
Yep.
And I forget how to do that. It's in configuration. Configuration, go game, go mod save location, click on game data. And then it'll like I think it'll prompt you for it'll start saving the images to wherever you have the game on your disk.
It says
Instead of your
it's on my D
document.
drive.
Is the mod save location on documents or game data?
Game data.
Take it
Damn.
out of game data.
Okay, well then put it in your documents. Click documents, delete everything again, close tabletop sim and reopen and rejoin.
Also, verify your cache. Because right now we can still continue with everything else while we wait, but... Yes.
Hopefully doing that will fix your issue. It's not a ton of stuff to download.
I'm
Yeah.
not even seeing like the image you sent me.
What?
Like on Discord?
No.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a
Like, I
massive problem.
So, the block, like the thing with all our stats, that's not an image in my files.
Then wherever you're looking at is not where that image is saved.
But all the other
Or it's
images are saved
Okay,
there.
when you're in your tabletop sim settings, go into configuration and look for mod save location and click the button that says open folder in OS.
Mod save location, documents, or game data.
Just click the folder icon
Yeah?
and then delete everything in there.
Everything, not just the images.
Everything. Yeah, delete
Everything.
everything.
Everything. Let me get a couple of
Close
things
tabletop
that
and
were...
reopen it?
Yes.
Yeah, and then close tabletop and reopen, and then it should help. I forget exactly what I did to fix my issue, but moving it off my full drive helped. This stream is more thought than Spire.
Oh no. Oh no.
Welcome to the world of tabletop sim.
Yep.
We will punish you. This
Welcome-
is just like Roll20. We never left.
Yep. We never left Roll20.
We never
Not once.
left Roll20. It just took a different form.
Do you guys remember Bind W Forward?
Chat, don't tell them.
Bind W
Don't tell
forward?
them.
Bind W Forward was
These were
this,
submitted by DigiZs.
weird fix to a problem in Gmod where like it was so weird. Gmod would have a problem where like textures wouldn't load, everything was fucked up. It was impossible to discern like where the problem was, but the solution was just go to console, bind W forward. to
Bind
walk.
W forward and then
And
it
if-
fixed everything?
And it fixes everything. There's no more like errors. It's like the reflection maps had errors in them, so it would always be pink and black text when anything had like a light.
that font.
Yeah, it was just something was just so super wrong, and binding W to walk forward made it fixed.
Fixed. Yeah, this is the state of gaming.
Yeah.
We're in bind W forward territory.
Fix is gonna be something like, oh,
Let's hope this
water
works.
on the
If it doesn't,
computer.
blows up. We'll have to figure it out after the stream. Sorry, Gina. Oh, don't do that. That's a bad spin.
Scary that you immediately went down in progression for a second there.
The image is still fucking up.
You're not fully loaded in yet.
You're not loaded in.
I know, but the image is still
Be
fucked up.
patient. Be patient.
It has to download the image first.
It's still like
Also-
this.
Be patient.
Also
You're
put
not done.
You're not loaded in yet.
You're at 80%.
And also, maybe putting it in a bag and taking it out will fix it. That fixes something sometimes with models.
Gino is not done yet for loading.
It's 86%.
There we
yeah,
go.
86%. Okay, now fully loaded.
Nope.
Hold on, 1 second. There you go. I fixed it.
Nope. It says failed to create token from image.
Gino, you need to verify your tabletop simulator. Do that now while we do role playing and while we wait.
Yeah, we're gonna. We're sorry. We're gonna have to go on.
Yep.
We're gonna have to continue.
I'm not delaying this further.
Let's see. There's no like Chromium branch. This isn't like fucking Gmod where it's like, oh, you need to upgrade to the Chromium branch in order to access images online.
Oh my gosh.
It's just.
Ichabod, you are greeted with what seems to be a floating mask with this, like, deep orange spectral aura.
Do they, like, greet me at the door?
I don't know. What do the both of you do?
This long chimera-like horse mouse thing walks into a card shop. Very obviously, like, trying not to look at any of you, and trying to seem as inconspicuous as possible. Like they think something bad's going to happen if they get caught in a card shop.
The masked spirit turns to look at you immediately, and starts heading towards you. Once it reaches you, it doesn't say anything. It just hovers in front of you for a moment. Before it asks, "Are you alive?"
Are you alive?
I believe so. Are you?
No.
Oh. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm just trying to look at cards here, you see.
My research finds that many people aren't alive around here. There's some form of animated construct, or sentient object, or undead even, and I had to be sure. It's a rare sight to find someone quite as alive as you.
Well, I believe that sentience does mark some form of lifeness in some capacity.
Of interest to me is that you have organs. You breathe
Indeed,
air,
I
is
do.
that correct?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, my notes say that you use your lungs for that. Is it the oxygen or the nitrogen that you breathe?
I feel like looks around. Like looking as if there's like any hidden cameras or like anything, like he's being punked.
Sarton looks at you expectantly.
Well,
I'm sure we'll get to that later. I am with the Drow Foundation, and you must be Ichabod, is that correct?
Yes, that's me. I'm Ichabod. Also,
I was told to find you.
Of the Drow Foundation. It's nice to meet you. I assume you're the contact I was looking for.
Yes. There was another, but they are handling some maintenance right now. They are also not alive.
Predisposed, I see. It happens. Ika will extend his hand towards certain.
One of the floating gloves reaches out to shake it. It knows this custom.
To whom do I own the pleasure? I forgot if you told me your name and character yet.
I didn't.
Okay, so do I owe the pleasure?
The Draw Foundation.
You're the Draw Foundation.
Well, I'm a member of it.
As am I. Do you have a title? Do you have something I should call you?
Names, yes. I am certain.
You're certain of what?
Certain does not respond any further to that.
Michael, they've been holding this handshake for like a good 5 seconds. Ika's gonna slowly release his grip on the glove.
The moment you release your hand, Certain's hand goes to writing something on their notepad. Quite an interesting custom, that. Many people who aren't alive don't shake hands. I've yet to learn how long you're supposed to do it for.
I assume most things that aren't alive don't often find it necessary or have the means to shake hands. I mean, what use are formalities if you're dead?
Well, yes. But many things are constructed to not have all the same, fingers that most living people have. Anyways,
course.
let's go.
Go. I wasn't aware I was being escorted. Okay. I doesn't. I can kind of look towards where certain went, and then just looking around for a shopkeeper of any kind. Like, where's the person who's manning this place?
The shopkeeper is currently out to lunch, and in its place is a gigantic fucking vending machine.
Oh, I've dealt with one of these before. Yeah, Aika will, instead of sitting and even going to sit, will approach the vending machine.
The vending machine is tall, slightly white-orange with a couple of things on it.
And most importantly, not alive.
Of course, even though it glows and breathes and has life in it, it's artificial life.
Does the vending machine breathe?
It has to. It needs to be ventilated, doesn't it?
This warrants further study.
Something isn't right with this vending machine, as far as you know.
I just moused over the card. Evil vending machine. Okay. Does Ika get the notion that there is something wrong with this vending machine simply by approaching it?
Go ahead and give me some form of, wits investigation.
Okay, wits investigation, that's 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That's 4, 5. Ooh. Okay.
2 successes.
No critical failures. 2 successes.
So,
A fair amount.
this type of vending machine is strange. It gives off that same energy that a aberrant thought form does.
So it's not implicitly dangerous, just tricky.
It's just strange. Just very strange.
Does it have any slots for coins? Since that seems to be the only kind of currency I have.
It does, in fact. It has a lot of items on it. It says 1 coin for 2 random basics, 2 coins for 2 random skilled, and then 10 for a random champion.
Okay. Ika will experimentally put in 1 coin to the slot.
As the machine goes, it is rather strange. It almost feels hateful, the way that it does this. And out it flings at a high-speed velocity 2 cards at you.
Spits it at me?
Yep.
Okay. It kind of recoils upon impact of being hit with 2 cards and just kind of looks at them on the floor. Well, not quite a selection that I could use. Can I put these back? Is there any way to return cards?
There is a return slot, and it says will grant 0.1 coins.
Ika will reluctantly take the monkey card and return Goomba Luigi.
Alright, Goomba Luigi is returned, and you get a 10th coin in its place.
Very nice. Okay, it said 10 for a champion?
Yep.
Alright. Ika will put in 10 for a champion.
Alright. Angrily, it spits something out, but it gets, somewhat jammed in the machine.
Aika, without thinking too hard about it, will try and stick his arm in there to get it out. Just blasted.
Hey, jackass! What do you think you're doing?
Oh, my
You can
merchandise.
see,
You see, the
you
things
can
I
see
purchased,
exactly that phrase on the like panel of the vending machine.
my merchandise. It got stuck. I paid for that card.
Wait your turn!
And then it slowly like inches the card out of the slot. Like agonizingly slow. And as you get it, a little like terrible like crackly jingle plays. It sounds like it sounds like it was like water damaged in some way. So instead of going like yeah, it goes yeah.
I know that fucking sound. That shitty fucking celebration sound.
You get Loki.
Ooh. I will gladly take. Very nice, very nice. Could always use range cards. Oh, I will have to mute for a second. So sorry.
Yep, it's okay. Certain.
Hello.
To make sure that things are about even, I'm going to go ahead and give you the same sign-on bonus that, you know who has. Ichabod.
Money.
You have 15 coins to spend.
Oh, yes. I was a bit aloof watching that whole exchange with the vending machine. So let's see.
I return.
Yes.
So this is this is money then.
Yes.
Ichabod, how do I put this cash into the vending machine? I saw you do it, but I was a distance away.
Well, you might want to be a bit careful about it. Have you not interfaced with common machinery before?
Oh, somewhat. But this money thing is new to me.
Well, where do you think it goes? Does it look like it fits anywhere?
He doesn't respond.
he legitimately just gives you the blank stare.
Slowly point, just like a rigid finger, at the coin slot.
I see. Thank you.
And like smile wearily.
right.
Let's see what 5 coins does.
That's 2 skilled cards. I'm gonna reshuffle that one. That's funny, but no. What?
Are you doing something back here?
Yeah, I've got a DM panel.
I heard
There's
sounds
everything
coming
back
from my side of the table.
These are the cards you end up getting. Matmas Techrot Morph and Ignite Lancer.
And I can take both of these, or what?
You can take both. You can also choose to put a card back in the machine. Since it's a skilled card, it'll reward you 2 10th coins.
What does that mean?
You get a 10th of a coin.
So I get what?
0.1 of a coin. It's like a penny or a
Why would I
dime.
want that?
Is a damn dime.
You get a dime
All right.
if you return cards.
I saw that Ichabod bought a champion with 10 coins. Is this advisable? I don't have a champion slot at this
You
time.
do not have a champion slot at this time, no. It would probably be better if you waited to get one. But you can still have one.
You could buy one for later whenever you have a champion slot, but it's not recommended. Just in case. Well, you could always keep it in a deck separate, but
Well,
That's
if you
up to
say it's not recommended,
at least not until you have a slot.
that will probably be all for now.
Ika will return to the machine and put 5 coins into it.
Alright, you get 2 skilled now. Something weird pops out of the machine.
Oh god.
Alright, first and foremost, the standard card that you get is Elite Crewman.
Okay, very nice.
But this pops out.
Ooh.
Clyfort Stealth. It sort of has 2 entire bars and this, like, little meter up top with a red scale and a blue scale.
Strange. Has Ika ever seen a pendulum card before?
No. I don't think, you're pretty sure you're not, like, I don't think
Doesn't
anyone
even
has
know
ever
what it
seen
is.
this. Yes, nobody even knows what this is.
Like, we'll, like, kind of pick it up and, like, look for anything on the machine to, like, indicate that maybe could tell him something about this new type of card.
Why don't you go ahead and give me, intelligence technology?
Alright. 5, 6. Ah! Ah!
One failure, success, success. That is 1 success.
1 success. Hooray!
As far as you can tell, beyond just being programmed to be very loud and somehow asking for metal discs instead of currency, you don't really find anything else unusual about this.
Well, I'll keep it on me. Maybe it'll be lucky or something. Puts it directly into his secondary deck. Into his pocket. And he will step away from the machine.
Vic has been a little bit quieter. What has Vic been up to? Whoa.
Other than trying to... So we're in, like, just like a cafeteria-like place, right?
It's a card shop.
Okay.
You were excused to do something, and you could be coming back now.
Yep.
Oh, have you been able to see any of the cards that have been dealt out thus far?
Yeah, I have been.
Okay,
able to
that's
see
good.
them.
Okay,
You
that's good,
also
that's
have
good.
that same stipend that was given from the Draw Foundation.
Okay.
That's your money.
Vic has just been sitting there, just,
He left to go sit down.
I wasn't here. I don't know what was going on. I technically haven't met these people yet.
True.
Vic's just sitting at a table, morphing metal in his hand since he can do that.
Oh, fucking sweet.
Fucking sweet.
Since Vic's been there the whole time, Aiko will, like, go over to Certain and, like, he'll point at him and say, Is that your compatriot? Do you know this other person?
Oh yes, I do. That is the other person. They were assigned to work with me, but they haven't said much.
Do you know who they are?
No. Let's
Well,
go introduce ourselves.
Yes, I suppose we should both go and introduce ourselves. It's only right. You are approached by a horse in a mask.
Wait, how'd that fix? What? Okay, my token glitched.
No,
it was
what?
it was half Vic, half Sertrin.
I tricked you with the illusion.
Tricked. You were
The
tricked.
Now
classic
it's
Certain
fine.
trick.
There's no
My
point in
game-
lingering on it.
My game is fucked. Vic's green colors light up a bit brighter as he looks up to you two. He doesn't say anything, just looks up.
You are with the Draw Foundation? Yes?
I believe so. I've just gotten here. I was on my travels and I was invited to this place, not really knowing too much.
I see. That makes at least 2 of you, it seems. Well, it's a pleasure. Aika will once again extend his hand.
You don't want to do that.
He's doing it.
Was that Vic in character?
That was Vic in character. You don't. wanna
Oh,
do
that was in character.
Yeah.
Why not? You're not the type to like formalities.
See this green stuff coming out of my hand?
Certain's hand again goes around to shake Ichabod's hand. This time to shoulder.
Ika will shake Certain's hand and then still extend his other hand under Certain's hand for Vic to shake.
No,
Please,
I mean,
I insist.
you cannot. This green stuff, radiation.
Ah. Well, that's good to know. Not quite sure why I wasn't as alarmed when a mask made of fire tried to shake my hand, but
Well, he has gloves on.
You may have noticed the
I
lack
can-
of heat.
Ika will look to Certain and look back at Vic. Certain, do you think you could lend one of your gloves to this fine fellow so we could shake hands?
Unless they're highly industrial grade, I don't believe they'll help.
They seem to be draw gloves. They should be fine.
He's already certified for research. Hold out your hand, as I cannot take the glove off.
Vic, I need you to go ahead and give me intelligence investigation to see what kind of gloves those are.
Okay, how do I do?
Okay. I don't know why I primed up like I was going to explain it, so I should be the one to do it. But okay, so you're going to want to take the two values, and that's the amount of
guess what?
dice that
I
you
can't
roll.
fucking see that because I showed you the screenshot of my card.
Oh,
I don't
do you
know
have
which
your-
number it is.
You have them on a
Do you have
spreadsheet.
your
Don't
you have
use
the
that.
spreadsheet that I
You
gave
saw
you?
the other cards.
It didn't fix the model because this is a custom model. If I'm
The
I'm
whole
right.
model's fucked. That's why.
Okay,
it's weird for
so
me.
what was it? Intelligence technology? That's 3 dice. You roll 3 dice.
Roll 3 dice.
Two.
Oh.
Oh,
Awesome.
are these the same dice?
Yes.
Yes,
Don't look like
they're all D10s.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Killed. What the fuck?
You appear to have failed.
Well, that's
my
one
God.
success. And one
No,
failure.
it's a 0. That's is
You
that
have-
a 10?
You have one more.
It says, oh,
It says 10 on there because that's usually how you read
Oh,
those dice, but
okay.
we're graded 0 to 9.
We
Roll
said-
one more die. Roll one more die, Gino. 6. One success.
Nice.
These gloves should at least protect whatever it is. You have the feeling that whatever this creature is, you're not going to irradiate so easily. This one, on the other hand, you're not so sure about.
Okay.
Well, that's not the problem here. It's just if the glove will protect Ichabod.
The glove will protect Ichabod. Enough.
When Ichabod holds out their hand to certain, one of Certain's hands floats above it, and then the fire goes out, and the glove falls into their hand.
Vic shows up races up one of his hands, splits the finger into 5 instead and not into 5, into 4. Jesus.
Mhm.
And fits into the glove and shakes his hand.
Very nice to meet you. And who do I owe the pleasure?
Name's Vic, V-I-C.
Very nice. The name's Ichabod.
It is quite impressive for an entity like you to shake somebody's hand. May I have my glove back?
Of course. Vic takes it off and tosses it to him.
And thank
It
you
starts on
very
fire,
much.
seemingly.
And thank you very much, Certain, for the assistance. I greatly appreciate it.
Of course. Well, we're all together now.
It's fairly quiet here. You can hear some commotion on the outside, but not a whole lot. It's almost peaceful outside. Completely and utterly peaceful.
There's noise, but it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Did you have any interest in spending your money for cards?
Yeah.
No, we can move on.
Okay, you want to save your money?
Alright.
Sure.
That's fair enough.
Where'd my money go?
It's right here.
It's gone! It's
There
gone!
was a
I
5.
deleted
Someone
it!
took 5. Oh.
No.
Put the 10 on top of the 5. Disappearing trick. And I will make your money disappear.
Tabletop Simulator.
5 coin Monty. Monty's that guy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Sure
True.
is.
There are more than a few, fucking... Hold on 1 sec. I have to go grab some information.
Mm-hmm.
Information.
There are more than a few outside. A sort of, small little rabbity thing walks in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That is fucking awesome.
Is sort of, like, just exchanging cards to the vending machine. What's particularly distressing is that, from earlier, you remember a couple of things, right? I want you to go ahead and give me a moment of, Wits Occult.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yes.
Wits Occult, so that's 4. Alright. Well, that's flipped. Whoops. There we
If
go.
I did that roll, I'd roll 5.
Okay, no failures. That's awesome.
No failures. Okay.
1 success.
2 successes.
Yay! I didn't see that 6.
This, small little rabbity thing is, grabbing a lot of Arsenal cards
Should
from
that be
this
cause
vending machine.
Should that be cause for concern?
It was one of these specific types that Dr. Wire talked about to you at the end of your last session that was unusual.
Hmm.
That's no big deal to me.
Certain. You might
Hello.
think it's no big deal. I want you to go ahead and, give me... I think... let's think about this for a second. Intelligence Insight.
So that's 3 plus 3, that's 6. Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
I appeared to be
Damn.
fucking dog shit. Or,
1,
you know
2,
what?
3 successes and 2 failures, so 1 success. Ichabod's face has sort of just, like, made this ever so slight, like, intrigue to it. Vic, I'm gonna have you roll the same thing. Intelligence Insight.
Which is your intelligence is 3 and your insight is 1, so that's 4 dice. You would roll us 4 dice, please.
Alright, I'm trying to find. Yeah, okay. I was looking on my sheet trying to find my insight.
Yep, 4 dice.
Have you heard of the Arsenal cards?
You get the spire often.
2
what am I
successes.
saying? Of course you don't.
2 successes. That was a
21.
7. That was a 7. It's not a 21. It's a 5 or higher.
21.
Go last.
Alright, 2
Okay.
successes. You're also noticing that Certain has picked up on something in particular. Whatever
Hang on,
that they are
no.
grabbing from this vending machine is, sort of racking something in Ichabod's recent memory. Ichabod is trying and, well, let's see.
Ika's a little discouraged from the big fucking loss they took. Last night was pretty much a blur in their head. They raise an eyebrow or such, but I don't think right now would be any cause for them to intervene.
Roll
At least not on
me-
their own.
Roll me manipulation stealth.
Okay. Let's see. So that's 2. And nothing else. Alright.
That is a botch.
Damn! Fucked!
Or stealth.
You, letting the, like, nerves of your recent loss get to you, sort of involuntarily, like, let too much on. Like you are pretending
I
in a
get a
way.
little too close.
You get a little too close. A little too close.
I just try to squint and look at these cards. It's like,
Oh,
these are
hi.
reminding me. Oh, hello.
Hi. What you looking at?
Oh, just, waiting in line to use the machine, of course. These are some
All right.
nice cards you seem to be purchasing.
Can I intervene?
Are
Yeah.
you a player?
Go
are
ahead.
you a god game player?
They appear to be interested in your arsenal cards.
Oh, these. Yeah, these only appeared like about a month ago. They're like perfect for my deck.
Very
I have an
nice.
arsenal card myself. It is quite helpful.
Like, we'll like turn and look at certain.
An arsenal card is a card that is applied to one of your cards that they can use as like a weapon.
Yeah. I have a fair mix of range and other types of cards.
Be sure to take caution with your card, though, because if a card is defeated that has an arsenal card, that card will also be put into your discard.
I know.
And you cannot use it until I'm explaining for this guy here, Ichabod. That's his name.
Okay.
Well, that's certain.
All right.
Yes. Just take care to not put your arsenal cards on anything that may be at risk of dying on the field. Is that
Okay.
understood? Looks at Ichabod.
I will like very slowly nod in certain.
In team combat encounters, you can also share your arsenal cards, much like a consumable.
Very, very helpful. Thank you for
Looking
enlightening
forward
me.
to that, should we encounter anything together.
Of course.
Anyways, it is a pleasure to meet you. You appear to be alive.
Yes. Is that like? Is there a distinction with that? What do you mean?
Well, I am not alive, and neither is this person here. And you may have met the doctor at the Foundation. They aren't alive either. And there's another person that isn't alive.
Certain. I think as much as it's nice to you, it is nice of you to want to let everyone know this information. I assure you that most of what you are recounting is already known among most. You need not stop everyone we come by and remind them of what is alive. You may
That's
ask them,
fascinating.
but not remind them.
I will take
Living
note
is
of this.
just a undefined.
So
definition.
sorry if that bothered you.
It's all right. Do you want to see them? I can just show you how it is in a battle if you would like.
I will like look back at certain and Vic.
It doesn't seem like you're that interested. So
Not at this moment, but these other two may take good interest in your cards. I could simply watch.
I'll take the lead on this.
Vic. Are you familiar with arsenal cards? I forgot to ask.
No, but this world fascinates me. I'm curious.
Well, I believe that a battle ensues.
all right.
Very strange question. Am I allowed to sit battles out?
Yeah, absolutely. If it is
Come
not
on.
like an
I
encounter
can-
or a forced battle, yes, of course.
Ica will simply just watch.
Vic, it is going to be up to you. You are going to be doing the battle in this encounter.
Ica is in no rush to get his ass whooped again, especially not in public.
Before this starts, I'm going to use the restroom. I would have put a character card for this character, Strawberry Cream, submitted by DigiZ's.
Awesome character, by the way. Fucking awesome.
It's a bunny rabber.
Yes. I will be right back.
Fantastic.
I'm going to use the restroom, and then it will be the duel time. I'm going to go grab fitting music.
I'll also put on fitting music. I hope you enjoy your first battle, Gino.
I have to work harder on getting the accent. I've been kind of skipping it for
It's a good voice. I also haven't really been doing Ica's accent, really. But I put on a tone of voice. I hope it's apparent.
I think it works.
I'm Ichabod. I don't like playing card games.
I don't like playing card games, but it's all I do.
It's the only thing I'm good at. Oh no.
I hate this world.
Everyone told me that I was really good at playing card games, and now that I'm not good at playing card games, I don't know who I am anymore.
I'm seeking information, and I find that very interesting.
I didn't say that, BTW. I did not say that.
Yeah, no, we don't.
He would
say
not admit
anything.
that. He would not say that out loud. I would not fucking say that.
Not say that.
You excited for your first battle, Gino? You excited to get a look at your cards for the first time?
Yeah.
You know, the other day I listened to Touchstone Telephone by Lemon Demon for the first time in like a while.
I thought you were gonna say the first time ever, and I was gonna be like, what?
No. I've listened to it before, but it's been some time.
Yeah,
listening to,
sometimes
the
you
song.
get off your Lemon Demon kick, and sometimes you come back.
And like that song is really interesting because it doesn't sound like anything else Neil C. Serga has ever written. Or
He
composed.
has not made any other song like that.
Part of me thinks he didn't make it.
He had a ghostwriter for
Maybe.
Touchstone Telephone.
Right, at least for like writing the music part. The lyrics he could have done.
I don't
but,
know. I think
That song's like
Neil,
so much different
Neil-
from like everything I've listened to.
Neil is like a guy of many talents. I honestly think maybe he just got experimental with it, and it was like not like uncomfortably out of his range,
Maybe.
but he just like didn't want to do anything like Touchstone Telephone
All right.
again.
It felt like it was much closer to musical theater.
We're here.
Definitely, yeah.
All right.
He did the Potter
Yeah,
Potter Puppet Pals shit.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and choose heads or tails for me, Vic.
Heads.
All right.
I'm gonna put your money in your inventory, okay? I'm sorry.
You go first. It is fight time. Yes, absolutely. Let's show you the board.
Woo, woo, you got this. Let's go. Yes. I get claps.
Yeah. All
Don't
right.
take notes.
Vic crashes his hands together as he makes his own little card platform made out of his metal and radiation.
Ooh.
Okay, maybe he has to do that.
Radiation and shit.
All right.
That appears to be a champion slot. You may be in trouble.
Oh, don't worry. I have one of those. As long as they don't draw their card, you should be fine.
All right.
That's fascinating.
It is kind of a hindrance at some points. I replaced my center slot with it.
That replacing your slots seems like a totally different approach to take.
Hmm.
Honestly, quite bold. Quite bold.
It was a specific sacrifice I had to take, but you know how it is.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'll just go ahead and get a new slot afterwards. I'll use my
Sacrifices
experience
are
on
often
it.
important to make.
Yeah. All right. You go first. Go ahead and place. You draw 3.
You have to instruct Gino on how to
Alright.
do everything.
Okay. Gina, your draw is 3. That is the clover.
And then
on
you
your
get
character card.
a playing power.
Okay.
Why can't do? Can you put? Right, we're teams now. Yay!
Okay, so the first thing you do is you place a card. Any card.
Place any character card.
Okay, well, any character card, not the welder.
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to have these face up. Okay, so this is Gino's first time ever playing, by the way.
You only have one character card right now, which you.
The
could
only
play
thing you
on
could
any
do
slot.
don't.
is,
Yes, you do.
yes, you could forfeit your turn and use your play power to draw another card, but you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, but that'll go over your hand size, and you'll have to discard. Yep. You play. When you play a card, it comes out exhausted,
Which is sideways.
and it
And,
shows. I think it's defense to attack. From
Defense
left to
is
right,
on the left and
I remember.
attack is on the right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this card has 4 defense, which is its health, which will go on the counter.
3 and then
playing
power.
that card costed your play power, so you're at 0 and can do nothing else, basically.
Yep. So your turn is over now. But also remember to draw a card at the start of your turn. I guess at your next turn, your new turn. Every turn, draw 1 card.
All right. Now it is Strawberry's turn. It's not great, but at least I have something to open with. Strawberry's gonna play Build It.
Remember to
Gino's
hold
never
alt.
played God Game before. Gino's played God Game. Gino just I was trying...
hasn't played Thoughtspire.
Yeah,
yet.
we've tried for like a week. I can't get Gino to play the damn game. All right, but anyway, there we go. It is now your turn. You have 2 playing power and Berserker Automaton in infantry on exhausts.
All right. So you have the ability to play a card and draw a card. Attacking with your cards that are on the field does not cost playing power.
Yep.
I'm
Playing
going to
consumables
attach-
and attachments does, I think.
Giant Hammer.
um,
Okay.
This allows me. This allows my equip. If you people move your fucking.
That's all right. We need to move their
Hold
hands
card
off.
alt on
has-
the card.
Press alt. Press
Hold
alt.
alt.
The equipped card has another attachment that gains a blue.
It's power.
has-
It already has
Power.
power. But...
More power.
This is an interesting decision.
Interesting.
Oh
Like it
wow.
Strokes his chin.
Okay.
Very powerful.
I have to. I'm gonna put down this.
Gonna play the.
And that
Deramola.
should be your playing power.
Yep. Then your turn.
You're not attacking with
Card.
Berserker?
You're not gonna attack? Attacking doesn't cost playing power either.
I'll
It just
You
attack.
can
Exhaust
attack
card.
the card, or in this case, the field to attack
Or-
their health.
Yeah, or attack the field to damage their HP if you want
Yeah.
to kill them.
It's Hearthstone rules. You can attack directly or attack a card in the field.
I attack a card on the field.
All right. Build It dies, and Berserker takes 2 counterattack damage.
It becomes
Jumps up
exhausted.
1.
No, it's at 2. No, it's at 2. Because it's
at
at 2
2.
and has 4.
Yep. Well, that's a fair enough opening move. It's about my turn. Not great, but at least I know what I can do with this. I'm going to play Arachnid Drone and Lopo entry. And that will be the end of my turn.
Very well.
You know, 3 power. Make sure you draw your card. I guess you have.
These are all exhausted.
Let me grab shield, by the way, because there's armored cards here.
What was that?
What was what?
I thought something was. Oh!
You played
It's
Obsolete?
just shield. It's shield. Yep.
Oh. I can't pick that up. So if it ever needs to move, you're.
I'll take care
It's
of
okay.
it.
So he's got it. So he's got it. He's doing the calculations.
Yeah, I'll attack. I can't do anything else.
With who?
You can do
Who and
you can
what?
draw with your remaining playing power too.
I already.
Yeah, if you want to spend your playing power, you could draw again. You could expend your playing power to draw as many as you have. Yeah, you can spend 1 playing power to draw 1 card. You could still attack.
Yeah, I'm going to attack.
With whom to whom?
Berserker to the drone.
Alright, Berserker attacks the drone and destroys the drone. Berserker is now dead. It takes 2 counterattack damage.
And becomes discarded.
And that discards the attachment as well.
This is what I was warning you about.
Indeed, indeed. It's always fair to sacrifice cards, though. Didn't seem like a particularly strong one. Double power, though.
Vic ignores the peanut gallery.
Well, we weren't talking to you.
It's sideline
You can still
chatting.
attack with Daramoa as well.
Oh, I thought I couldn't.
Yeah, you can. You can attack as many cards are unexhausted. You can attack as many cards as you have, and as many are not exhausted.
I'm going to attack directly.
Alright, that is
Good.
1 damage.
Alright.
Alright, it is my turn. We have 3. Alright, Lopo unexhausts. Oh, perfect. First and foremost, I am going to draw. Alright. I'm going to put down Nago. And then I am going to give Lopo the Constitution. Which should allow me to deal a few extra status effects to you.
These cards are giving me spoilers.
Question.
Yes, what?
If I'm observing, can I use my treasures to give Vic knowledge? I was thinking of using my detector tower to look.
You
at
should have done
cards.
that before the damn encounter.
Okay. That's fair. I was just asking.
I'm
Just my
going
question,
to
my liege.
attack. I don't know if that would do much. I'm gonna attack you directly with Lopo.
The fucking Constitution.
Mhm.
Right.
And
Remember
expend the
Helldiver's
counter.
1.
What a great gun.
I do
It
not
works.
have
Honestly, a
counter
very impressive firearm.
It is your turn now, I
Genius.
believe.
Genius engineering.
Alright. What the fuck? These are the same card, but different
No, they're
colors.
not. No, they're not. Different card.
Oh. They're not.
Yeah, one of them has.
Yeah, one has a higher attack.
Playing Silk
One
Moth Throne.
place. Yep. With both up. Tech Rock's going to attack the rabbit. The
Alright.
Masked Rider.
Who's attacking what? What did you just do?
That's
I think this card, the Tech Rock Morph, is attacking this one?
this.
The card ahead of it?
Okay, attacking Lopo. Oh, that's fair. All right.
Then
Ah.
You give me the
Daramoa.
weirdest named card. Daramoa attacks the other
All right, range, so it doesn't take counterattack, and it deals 1 damage, destroying Nago. Nice. All right, well, at least I was trained for situations like these. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Better be playing the long game.
Draw a card. Whoa.
Whoa. I saw something go into my hand.
I need to make original products for my own profit. Yeah, of course, I do that
He
already.
is!
Uh,
He is!
Loki comes onto the field. Oh, this is perfect. I'm going to
I just got
draw.
Points. I got pogs. I just got this card.
I'm going to draw again. And
You'll
then I
get
will
to
play
sequence then. That
Overheat
was
onto
cute.
Loki, which will allow me to grant it speed and ranged.
Goodness. Icon starts biting his nails without realizing it.
Which will allow me to act with Loki on its first turn of being summoned. Alright, I am going to attack you directly for 5 damage.
Was she no attacks before? I don't remember them losing.
I have.
They were their attack is their health has been attacked directly before. Now they're down to 3.
You're at 4, actually.
4. I can count.
All right.
Alright, it is now your turn. You have 5 playing power.
Why is this in my
Different.
deck?
Different.
It's a power card.
So
Lay it on thick, Vic. You got this.
Hekrot Morph is going to attack Loki, which will inflict poison.
That's not how that
you can't
works.
attack,
You have to
you have
act
to
to
act.
inflict poison.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
take up its action. It can't attack and do an action.
Okay.
So would you like to have it attack? Okay. Okay.
Alright. You're just having it attack. It is armored, so it is going to take 5 damage, which will get rid of all of its shield, and bring it down to 3 health. But it will deal Loki 3 damage.
Can I use Welder to reapply my armor on him?
Yes, absolutely. Use it with your playing power. Alright, you reapply armored, giving the Obsolete 4 shield.
Very nice.
Then how many points do I have left?
4 playing power.
You could draw cards with them if you have cards to draw.
Yeah,
you
but
can draw exactly 4 cards.
Yeah, but if my deck runs out, I lose.
No, you
No.
don't.
You don't lose. You
That's not
lose
a
if you
rule.
die.
Which
Or if you're
I-
out of cards and can't play anymore. But you won't be. You'll still have cards in your hand to play. So you'll spend 1 to draw.
2 to draw.
I spent 2.
Okay.
I am going to use an attachment.
Mhm.
I'm going to put it on the drone,
Rocky helmet. Yep.
and Silkmoth drone and Daramora are going to attack directly.
Alright, that is 3 damage directly.
Then I end.
Alright. Now we should be able to do a decent amount here. Alright. I'm going to draw once. And again. I'm going to play Kamen Rider Geats to one of my slots. I am also going to play Nago, Master Rider.
These cards are spoilers. Spoilers for me.
And I am going to attach Tenet Archiplasmor to Geats.
Hmm.
Alright, now for my actual attacks. Let's think about this. Okay. I have 2 attacks with Loki because of speed. I think I'm gonna be nice this turn. I'm going to spend both of the attacks to destroy your Obsolete. And that will exhaust Loki for the turn. And now it's your turn.
That is an interesting decision. Vic, you have been spared. Take this advantage. Take this kindness and try to capitalize on it.
Do what you
Playing
have
frog.
to, Vic.
And summoning crewmate.
Mm-hmm.
Crewman.
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 Among Us.
Sus.
The corpus among us.
Sussy. The working man among us.
Do much.
Yes, you can.
You can draw more cards.
You got
I guess.
5 playing there. You can draw more cards. You can attack.
Yeah, I'll draw my last cards.
How is that? 3?
Those 2.
2? Okay.
Sway, you're nasty for this.
What? For the card?
For Gino's card, for Gino's deck. I'm just gonna fucking PM that to you.
I'm gonna do attachment onto the
Daramoa?
Daramoa? Okay.
They do
My
have
cards
6
can't
health and no cards with taunt.
Can't I just attack directly with the last 2?
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. As they are reduced to 0, the God Gauntlet just brings them back up to 1 health, and politely, the little rabbity thing bows their head.
Ica claps. Good show. Good showing, everyone. Great game. Good to see some nice sportsmanship here.
Yeah, I've been looking for these Arsenal cards everywhere. Do you know where I can find more?
Besides the vending machine?
Yeah, besides the vending machine.
Does Ica know?
Yeah,
not
do we know? Let us
necessarily.
roll. Or
No.
do I know that?
No. Yeah,
I mean,
I
what's the
assume,
origin
I
of,
assume
like-
you wouldn't.
I have
Because
2 in
there's
my
no
deck
new.
that I was provided by the Draw Foundation. Do I know that that was like given to me, or like?
Yes, you do know that they
What
were
do we
given
know
to
about
you.
this?
You know that they were given to you as a part of your deck for research.
Right. Well, perhaps you should join the Draw Foundation. They have a supply of them, and are always searching for people to test them out.
I've considered it, but I think I need more time. I'm
Of
not
course.
usually the best duelist around. Besides, I've got, like, what? A little while before I can really come up with a deck that I'm actually really happy with. It'll be a bit.
Do not be afraid. I've observed that the Draw Foundation is very lax in their hiring.
See. Maybe that's better.
It's volunteers.
Okay. I'll give it.
Are you
I'll
trotting
give it a
over?
thought. I'm stuck in epic music hell. Hold on, I need like calm music. Everything
Epic
is all
music.
like Pokemon battle themed. Stop it. What are you
Put
doing?
Cora back. Bring
Put
Cora back.
All right, let's bring Cora
I've
back.
got Let Me Out playing right now. That's a fine one to put on.
All right. As everything goes, the little strawberry takes her leave, and the piece on the outside is sort of disturbed a little bit.
I
Aberrant
see it. People things gathered. due to
Things
the-
are
due to the
gathering.
fighting.
Hold on, don't do that.
Oh.
What are you doing, Gino?
Gina, just put the cards on their discard.
No, that's not how you do
No
that.
short
That's
rest.
not how that works. What did you do?
Anything that doesn't die in battle goes directly back into your deck, and you
It goes
shuffle it
back
back.
into your hand.
That card
There was
wasn't in
4
my-
things. That one at the bottom isn't supposed to be there.
Okay. If those are all you had left and their attachments,
Yeah.
the rest that is discarded, you don't get back until you short rest.
Yep. This is your deck right now. There we go. Alright.
Gino's health go back to 10, or does it remain at 4?
It remains at 4.
Okay.
Alright. So after that battle, it seems like there's a lot of commotion on the outside. It's very loud. Like,
Well, it seems
louder
the
than
breakfast
usual.
rush is here.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
A group of aberrant thought forms have gathered outside the trading card area. This looks like it's going to be a fight if you step outside.
Well, ready to do our job, gentlemen?
By the way, what is our job? Do we need to leave? What is it that we're here to actually do right now?
You don't remember. What are we here to do?
Asking out of character.
Oh,
You were
I know
supposed to
that-
meet up with a contact so that you can start getting a group together to enter the realm of thought.
okay. So
Oh, yes.
we would likely be returning back to the Draw Foundation after this.
Yes.
Okay. So we have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to go outside then.
Onwards and upwards.
That's what that flower says.
Was it something I said? It's
Well-
battle time.
Be ready to fight.
Battle stations! Don't worry, Vic, we got your back this time.
Team fights are different than individual fights, much more so with aberrant thought forms than against other trainers.
All right. Evil flower be like offwards and downwards.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
All right. Let's go
Offwards
ahead.
and downwards.
Let's go ahead and give you
Chaos.
an actual encounter with these things.
Oh.
It looks to be like a bunch of seal Pokemon and a couple others. Is the form these things have taken. All of you at the beginning of your turn will draw 3.
Should we declare our actions going counterclockwise? Starting
I'd probably
the
say
story
left
up
to
and down?
yeah, I'd probably say left to
Yeah.
right, but you can interrupt
Okay.
each other at any time because it's simultaneous.
Yep, it's simultaneous, but just for your sake, so you can keep track of everything. I'll try not to do everything at once.
Yep.
So my field has a 3-5, your field has a 2-0, and Vic has a 4-3.
I've got this.
It's unclear which of these will be the bigger threat. to each of
Noizard
us
has
right
entered
now.
play. Do you want to give Noizard Enraged?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Noizard will now do 8 damage.
Where's your rage?
Oh, wait, but-
Rise!
paper.
Rise! I could just
Gino?
not say that. Gino?
I have no idea what Gino's doing right now. It is...
Gino?
You still have to do your turn. You have a playing power.
Yep. It's just like what you did, except now it's against not a player.
Hmm?
Same will apply.
Nope, you don't have the playing power for that.
Nope, only
Play
one.
one
You
card.
only got one.
Yep, you have one playing power. And once you play one card, your playing power is consumed and you end your turn.
Thankfully, Daramoa
Turn
has
over.
a amount of shield.
Our starting line is up.
Alright, initiative goes off. We are going to be sending Doublade directly forward. Eevee is going to attack Noizard because it's a field enemy with taunt. And Bronzong is going to be attacking directly forward.
That Eevee won't do any damage. Well, remember to draw your cards.
Yep.
Good, I just got consumables.
Alright, Surfeit has entered the field.
Placing a drone.
Red Ant Drone has entered the field.
Cyber Dragon of the Air has entered the field.
And Sephirin has entered the field. Your field
Cyprin!
will go grab...
I would like
Oh,
to get
shield.
shield for Servant and Noizard.
Yep,
Actually, I decided to put that one.
Thank you.
that's fine.
And I am going to attack the Eevee.
Alright, that is for
With
8
Noizard.
damage. And that since it deals 0, it will not be able to counterattack, meaning that you will just straight up dispatch it.
Hooray! Finally,
Right.
something easy happens to me.
I attack the Doublade with my Pyrotrooper, giving it burn and dealing no counter damage.
It does get burned, but it also deals counterattack damage to Pyrotrooper, killing it.
No, it's ranged.
Oh, it is
Read
ranged.
the
You're
card,
right.
buddy.
Read the card, buddy. It is ranged. Yeah, it will give it burned.
Read the card, buddy. Damn.
I understand it doesn't have the fancy ranged sigil on it.
Yeah,
but
it's
correct.
What's the word?
But I made it. I made it.
I made the card.
makes cards, doesn't know what they say.
Yep.
Okay, Pegasus.
Doesn't read his own cards.
Non-card reader.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, what were you saying, Gino?
I said, okay, Pegasus.
Yep. Gino,
I
you
ain't bad at
can
music. I'm still
attack
playing it.
right now.
Yeah, you can attack if you'd like to.
I don't want to. Yeah, he's gonna attack.
Okay.
Alright, you're gonna Daramoa to the Brawl Zone?
Yep.
Alright, Daramoa is going to deal a damage to the Bronzong. Alright, and that should be, I think, end of your turns.
Yep.
The Doublade, although, it would die anyway, technically, due to transient. So as soon as it attacks, it will immediately die.
It had train. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
It did,
Totally
yes. Status is
wasn't-
transient.
I totally wasn't paying
Interesting.
attention and changing my talking sprite.
Bronzong is going to attack Sephron. And
Wait.
Sifrin is dead!
it will kill Sephron.
Hold on, the Doublade attacked. Did it damage a card or damage me?
It damaged Red Ant Drone, which sent it to the graveyard.
Yes.
It sent it to die.
Yep. Alright.
Looking a little rough out there.
The encounter moves swiftly on.
Like it does not say that. That's fucking mean.
Poniard enters play with a battle cry, and it will deal 2
No!
damage to serve it, killing it.
Fuck! No!
Oh,
That was my best boy. You'll pay for what you've done to me.
Bronzong will attack straight forward again. So will Hone Edge. Poniard is going to attack Noizard because it has to. And Hone Edge is going to attack Pyro Trooper.
Well, everything seems fine on my field. Are any of your cards hurt?
Doing fine over here.
Ah. Okay, well, first thing, Pyro Trooper attacks at range, defeats the Hone Edge.
Alright. That will immediately just kill it. Very good.
No counterattack. And I guess I'll
I play Poniard towards the Poniard.
draw
That
a
Poniard
card with a play
dies.
power.
Right?
I play this card. That's 5 health.
Nothing to do. I will end my turn.
Trying to figure out what Vic is doing.
I was waiting.
Very patient.
I didn't use all my playing power yet, did I? Or I guess I must have. I drew and then played.
You should have had 3. So if you drew, that'd be 2, and if you played a card, then you'd have 1.
Yeah, I drew twice, I think.
Oh, you drew
Or-
twice? Okay.
I don't
Then
remember what
you
happened.
did.
It doesn't matter.
Nothing really matters.
What'd you do?
Shield.
Shield.
Well, I guess that's
Shield
my
from the
turn.
Shield Osprey.
I can't use its ability.
Oh, by the way, this card is
ranged-
armored.
Daramo is
Oh, no.
going to attack Bronzong.
Alright. That's another damage off of Bronzong. That should be the end of your turn then, question mark?
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Yeah.
Initiative goes off. Bronzong will attack the Prod Crewman for 3 damage, killing it.
I'm not looking too good over here, guys.
Not holding up well. We'll help you in a moment. I'll see what I can do.
Does take a counterattack as well. Hone Edge is going to die after it acts, so it uses Transient to deal 2 damage to the Daramoa.
Did it have 2 shield?
Only 1 damage directly.
Oh.
Nope. 2 damage. You had 2 shield because it was
Shield.
armored.
Oh, right, yeah, because armored. It had 2 shield. Damage to the shield.
Yep.
Win sauce.
Whoa.
Whoa. That was crazy.
Alright.
I need some 5 shield over here for my tech rot morph.
Alright.
Best I could give you is the 3 health.
The Matmas.
Alright, I guess that's the end of the turn, though.
Alright. The encounter advances. Alright. Bisharp comes into play. That will kill the shield drone. Because of its battle cry. EV appears again.
Back.
And
back again,
Bronzong.
I see. Okay.
Alright, in terms of what they're going to do, Bronzong is going to attack forward at the Pyro Trooper. EV has to attack Noizard. And Bronzong and Bisharp both are going to attack the Daramoa. Alright. Begin.
Try card.
Aegis Slash is being played.
I will try and use my Noizard to take out the Bronzong that has been troubling Vic. For my 8 damage. What I roll? What's that? Just one die for accuracy?
Yes, 1 die for accuracy.
Alright. Here we go. Please work, please work, please work, please work.
Nope.
Fuck!
Okay. I'm gonna play my fire starter for 1 point. Can I use an arsenal the same turn that I play it, or is the arsenal exhausted?
If they have an action, yes, you can use it. And Matma's just unexhausted, so.
Yeah.
Cyber Dragon Veer attacks the Eevee and kills it.
Okay.
Okay. The fire starter, Mothmas will use. We'll put ink on the Bronzong. 4 ink, that is.
Alright.
Just to line it up so I can kill it in 1 hit with Pyro Trooper.
Alright, so 4 ink on the Bronzong. Yep.
And then Fire Trooper will shoot it and kill it.
Alright, that's fair. That is a dead Bronzong.
That is 2 exhausted cards. I don't know what this card does, and I don't like it, so I'm not going to use it. I have 3 playing card powers, so I will draw and play good old-fashioned Ant Construct.
Yep.
Remember to use the pens to telegraph your attacks.
Do you
if
know,
would like
what are
to.
you doing right now?
So I placed the 2 drones down.
Alright.
Okay.
I
Put
drew a
them into
bunch,
play.
so I'm down to 0. So with the Moa, I am going to attack. Yeah, I guess.
Bronzong?
I guess Bronzong, but
Yep.
fucking he does 5.
Yes, he
You don't
does.
have to. Nobody forced you.
And nobody forced you
The
to.
purple hand did. Hmm.
I was just looking.
Are you killing the Bronzong?
Yeah, I'm killing.
Is that your final answer? Okay.
Alright.
Bronzong die.
Cool.
Bronzong dead.
The Bisharp swings and kills Daramoa. And it looks like you're mostly out of cards to use, unless you start using
Yeah.
your attachments.
Do my droids get more armor or no?
They get up to their current amount. Pawniard
Of their
comes
health- of
into
their
play,
defense.
which will swipe
God.
at Bagmoth drone, killing it. Alright. Bisharp comes into play over here, killing Pawniard.
God. Ugh.
Honedge and Bronzor come into play on this field. Alright. Begin.
Alright.
Gino, you need this to survive, so I have that.
Alright.
That'll be one of my Playing power down to 4.
Let me get the
We're at
initiative.
5 now.
Oh,
I don't need to roll for consumables or
no,
anything, do I?
you do not.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll do what Starry's doing, and I'll declare by drawing,
Okay.
and then they can resolve. They can resolve whenever.
I love how your lines went completely vertical. I love tabletop sim.
Yeah.
Killed for the both of them.
Okay, so
Yeah. What's my damage looking like?
I can spread ink onto a field, any field, and that is any card, number of cards on that field.
Yes.
Or amongst any card on the field. That's not cards plural, is it?
It is cards plural. Yes, you can attach it to any
Cards.
card on the
You
field. Yeah.
Spread it out
Okay, so I need
amongst
to help out Gino and spread ink to the Bisharp and the Bronzor on their field, so that they can defeat them more easily.
All right.
And,
You now,
I will-
Palm. You can
I
actually
will
attack.
once again, yeah. I will once again try and use my Aegis Slash to attack.
You don't need
the
to roll
biggest
for
threat to
accuracy
Bisharp.
because your field is empty.
Oh right, my field is empty. I could just attack now and deal damage.
So you're gonna attack the Bisharp.
Yeah, the Bisharp
Alright.
with my Aegis Slash.
Bisharp is
Yes.
attacked. All right.
Don't say I never did anything for you.
All right. Very good.
I don't know.
It is now
My-
initiative order
my
time.
attacks are queued up and should have just defeated these guys.
Yeah. Going straight forward because they're basic enough. Bronzer will attack Matmus,
I
dealing.
didn't get to attack.
I don't think these guys
We're doing it
attacked.
in order. We're doing it in order.
Yeah.
They came down and I projected my attacks and they didn't happen.
Oh, they. Right. Yes. Okay.
And that
It
should
turns
have-
are not over yet.
should have-
I'm the only one who has ended their turn.
Yeah, that would, with those attacks registered, my turn has ended as well.
So you're attacking Pawneard.
Yep.
That will remove 2 shield, which you already did. Looks like. All right. So now it is attacking Bronzor. Which will deal Vic 1 damage. All right. Now you can continue.
Everyone kill that thing now!
You don't have to tell
All-out
me
attack.
twice. Aegis Slash goes for the Bronzor.
Everyone
Yeah.
goes for the Bronzor all at once. On every point.
Hooray!
We win!
Yeah.
Good game. Good game.
Very well done, everybody.
So as everything wraps up,
Dr. Vic, I see your deck is not treating you very well.
I thought I was a doctor.
Well, everyone in the Draw Foundation has like titles. I just assumed yours. I don't have one. I prefer to use honorifics.
I think
Are you not a
cover
doctor?
off my card.
Get this counter off. Okay, let me pinch it off.
it
go.
like slopped off like it was like a piece of like food in a plate. What the fuck?
Wow.
Soaked
Gross.
Moth Drone, Rocky Helmet, and that goes back into the deck.
I have nothing. If we get into another fight, I'm fucked.
I believe a short rest is in order before we go
Well,
deeper.
let us at least try and get to our destination so we can take that rest.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
It is a lot more peaceful now that this group of aberrant thought forms is out of the way. You are sure whoever spawned these in would be thankful that you took care of all of them. It's a little while before you actually reach back to the Draw Foundation. Although something sort of strikes you in the middle of everything. It's almost this, like, massive headache
Is that everyone, or is that just one person?
It's just you, in fact.
You have a head.
Just me. I'm the only one with a head. Ow! How bad is this headache? Are we talking
If this is
migraine
like-
level, or is it
it's-
just like a dull ache?
It's a dull ache.
If this is like a occult activity, I could sense it, but probably not be affected by it.
Something something wrong.
Something wrong.
Have you-
I will endure the headache and not say anything.
Why is your character token bigger than mine?
Because this is his actual height. I sized it up to be height accurate.
Oh my gosh.
So, as everything sort of goes to a halt, you approach the edge of the spire. I want you to go ahead and give me intelligence awareness, Ichabod.
Intelligence awareness. So that's 4, 2.
Certain give me intelligence occult. And Vic,
3 and 3.
All right.
go ahead and give me intelligence academics.
Those 6.
We have 3 successes.
3 successes. 2 successes.
Sorry.
Or I guess one of these is a 0, so that makes it 2, right?
Yep, 2 successes.
This will
You
never
could
go
just
back to
press
work,
R
though.
and with the dice.
Yeah, you
hovered
can
over,
literally just select all the dice and press R.
like this.
Click and drag and hit R.
It's more
You
fun
gotta
to
throw your dice.
pick them up and throw them, but
True.
That is no successes.
I like my last roll. I like my last roll. You made me change it.
Well, it's all over your fucking counters.
Don't
you can
throw.
still
Don't
read
throw
it.
them.
Don't
press
throw them.
R.
Press the
Press
damn
R.
button. You gotta press the button. Alright, anyway. As you do this, Ichabod, you notice first.
Me with the head.
As you turn around briefly just to see exactly what's going on, a bunch of people are actually getting decks and things for the first time. This is the Great Emergence. It is here. As you look around from everyone, every single person who has been chosen by the realm of thought gains their own deck. It sort of appears as individual cards orbiting around their body at first, before collapsing directly into their hands. And you notice next, certain, in the sky sits a massive transparent planet.
I was going to say a giant card.
Nope. It
Looking up the
lingers
scary face.
over the skyline, almost completely eclipsing any other body that could ever exist in the sky.
Is this planet familiar?
Not to you necessarily, but no one here looks perturbed by it.
Or has nobody else noticed it yet?
It seems like they know about it, and you don't.
Well, this will be interesting to research.
Vic, it doesn't really strike you at first until you see both of the people around you looking at what's going on. You almost forgot today was the day of the third great emergence. It is person after person after person being chosen by the realm of thought. In sequence, you can see people gaining decks, gaining cards, and letting gates open up in front of them.
Vic has war flashbacks from his home planet.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I suppose this would only be
That's
this would only be more means to hustle towards the Foundation faster. We gotta really start moving if we want to get any downtime.
I believe the Foundation may have some answers.
Even inside the Foundation, as you're approaching the elevator, one of the people inside with you is chosen by the Realm of Thought. It's everywhere.
Should I tell them what is happening? Or do they
That's
know?
your character, do it.
They know. That's your character. But
Okay,
that's
because they
the
know
character.
not to go into the portal in front of them.
not to go. Some people very readily start going into the portal in front of them.
Well, make sure you've eaten before you go into the portal. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another chance.
It is
I don't like that phrasing.
up to the penthouse suite where you find a familiar face.
Oh, Dr. Wire!
Glad
Good to see
you
you.
found us.
Of
It
course.
is time. How exciting this is.
Very. Though you could have let me know more information about my contacts before I left to seek them.
It would have been a little bit easier for people to, let's just say, follow you if we did. We just needed to make sure that we kept everything somewhat secure information-wise.
I see. Well, I understand.
That's not the right one. Which one is the right one in the soundtrack? Let's think about this. Here we go.
I assume you both have met Dr. Wire?
Nope.
You have? Did you forget about me? Vic?
Sure.
I want you to go ahead and give me a resolve performance.
That is 2 dice.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, roll 2 dice.
Right.
Press the damn button. Press R. There you go.
2 successes.
Wow.
You do actually remember her, but you play it off as being coy about things.
I don't play it off. Okay.
Oh, you old.
You know who she is, but you straight up say to her face that you don't know.
Oh,
What do you
Wonder
mean?
wonderful.
remember the lesser being.
Humor is the right type of attitude that we have today. As you can see, hundreds, thousands, millions around us are being chosen by the realm. This is the
Wait,
first time
means
it's... Ooh, apologies.
Celebration.
Yes,
Uh,
this is the
I
first
have
time.
noticed an astrological event in the sky. Is this part of the Great Emergence?
Yes, that is the realm of thought.
Manifest.
This realm is a planet, then.
It is.
Just, Ika has a sudden thought. Are these like record-breaking numbers of people, or does this always happen on every like emergence?
Well, it's technically the third one of these. It would be record-breaking numbers for 2 successive events, but it is record-breaking
Yeah.
numbers nonetheless.
So it's certainly surprising.
It is.
Okay.
It's a lot of people. I don't think it's that
Makes
unusual.
someone feel not so special. Ika didn't say that.
Hmm. Those of us who have already had experience in dueling, who are chosen, may experience some feedback. It's manifests for people in different ways around this time. The realm of thought simply just doesn't disturb you whenever this happens. But many people have been chosen today, and to be frank, it's a bigger turnout than we've ever had before.
It'll be
Eve-
quite bothersome to record them all.
Yes, well, thankfully, we only record volunteers.
Where did Ichabod go? Ripped away, thrown away to space.
Ica just got fucking sucked into a thought space portal.
Where
Oh,
the
no.
fuck did the figurine go? What are you doing? Where did it go? Okay, there is
He
Ichabod.
fucking whipped it.
Jesus.
Got
I did not
absorbed.
mean to throw it that far.
Okay, continue.
It seems like no matter what, this might have happened anyway. But, there is some interesting parts about this. Do you remember those card types that I was telling you about before?
The arsenal cards, yes?
Yes. Well, what's particularly striking about this is some of the things that we've observed coming through gates, some of the people, some of the cards, some of the forms of thought don't even have the same format of card back. It
Really?
appears we are all but confirming the multiverse theory.
Ah,
How very exciting.
I could have told you that.
It's a lot to take in, first and foremost. So, tell me. I know that you probably didn't get there while the card shop owner was there. Was the vending machine there?
Yes, it was. It shouted at me.
You shouldn't have touched it then.
If it didn't encourage me to do so, it was poor at dispensing its product.
It is a temperamental thing.
Evidently. Hope
Well-
next time I do show my business there that the owner's actually there instead of a vending machine.
That's good. That's perfect. I have a new task for all of you. We are going to need people in the realm of thought at this time. And no matter where we go, I need to make sure that we have at least some of the types of cards these duelists have recorded. Win or lose, right now, all I need you to do is tell me who you find.
Ica will nod.
you mean the duelists that we find, or the nature of the people that we find in the thought?
I assume that arsenal
It's inevitable.
cards.
A little bit of everything. I want to know what you find inside the premises of this. Inside the realm of thought. Inside everything.
Well, that desire is shared, my friend.
This is a big emergence.
So here's the deal. We need to find more than enough information to justify this theory.
Make it irrefutable.
Make it absolutely irrefutable.
The theory of the multiverse, that is.
Yes.
I had already believed that there was some sort of superposition that we exist in that crosses over many different universes, but I think this goes a layer deeper with
Hey.
other card backs.
I think that's a good observation. There is so much to learn from these. The strangest part about everything is that, well, I am not entirely sure we are going to be able to quantify all of these easy. There is too much to find. As
Sure.
you can probably guess, I had to look for something a little while ago, and I asked for a specific type of card back. Yes?
Correct.
I don't quite understand it myself. But the last time we did something like this, the last time it was really, truly different, was one of these.
Very interesting.
How appealing.
Ika will kind of study the back of this card, committing it to memory.
Now, if it were one case of this, I would understand. But there were others.
This has been a reoccurring kind of trend.
Yes,
How many examples do you have right now?
a limited few.
Ooh.
Imager unable to connect us. What? Huh? SSL.
There is an MP4 file that I failed to download, but I doubt that's important.
It's not important. Just the card back is.
Yeah, we're just looking at the card backs. These are like nothing I've ever seen. I mean, I should have, with your prefacing, but it's so intriguing how it could look so different.
I don't know what this means for us. This could mean anything. Quite literally anything. I'm not
Perhaps
sure.
Do you have any hypothesis at this time?
It's almost baffling.
Oh. That one looks inverted.
Yeah.
Should look like that. Yes. Good observation, certain. I think it's the wrong way around.
Yeah, I need to rotate it. Yeah.
No, I assure you it is the right way around.
How peculiar.
Different from everything else. These were recovered off of very specific duelists during the time of the second emergence.
The second emergence.
Yes.
One that was in the
Phenomenon of
ocean
multiverse has been happening already.
several times.
These
I feel bad this thing. It's
are
different.
our highest priority. Beyond everything else, beyond the card types that you saw before, if you find any duelist with these, I need as much information as possible.
I'll keep a sharp eye out. I'll be sure to commit these backs to memory and learn about the cards. I'll try and take notes if I can.
If you can somehow recover more for sampling, that would also be great. But I doubt that any duelist worth their salt would be willing to give up a portion of their deck for free.
Well, I guess we'll be limited to the cards we could either lift or find out there. I'm no good with my hands in that way, but maybe a few of these others are.
I wouldn't recommend stealing them, but I suppose
It's
I
for
should
research.
turn the other way.
It's not like we can't return them, or we have no intention of doing so. If we can figure out how. I'm sure
I
with enough
guess
study.
That is fair. That sounds fair
Just-
enough.
Borrowing, think of it as. We're learning about them.
In any case, I have more to learn about from these. If you... How do I phrase this? I will bring you the largest bonus of all time if you can bring back a duelist.
Big buck for a duelist. A person.
Willingly, of
kidnap
course, but
someone?
yes. No, we are not going kidnapping. I
No,
will
we
express
persuade them. The Draw Foundation does not kidnap people.
If you can persuade someone to come back here, I will reward you handsomely.
It's a limitation to our persuasion.
That depends.
So is your
would
theory
rather
that
not.
there are duelists from other universes that are not our own that we could convince to come here?
That is precisely it. You've assumed correctly.
And when they're here, all we have to do is convince them to show us their decks, and then... that should be that, then.
I'm
Sounds
also...
plausible, at least.
Do you have any suggestions or information of where we should start to look? Because we might be casting a pretty wide net with all the duelists going in right now. Is there any where we should start? Is there any way to focus where we go in the thought sphere?
I think we can try and focus you in. I have one particular location, though it is fairly cold if you are willing to go.
No cold
That
ever
was
killed
only
me.
a problem for one of us.
I'll be fine, I assure you. I've got
Yeah.
layers. Though, more would certainly help. Preparation is key, of course.
Well, then we are in agreement.
I will tag along, if just to study.
Let us take
Do
our
what I
rest
can.
and prepare to go.
All right.
That is all.
The inner chambers of the area are quickly activated as Dr. Wire goes to work, letting the concentric rings of the inner platform expand outwards in a line.
We take
Like
our
a bow.
short rest.
Yeah.
We get
we,
a
I assume
jacket or something,
we
and-
return to our individual quarters and prepare.
Mm-hmm.
I could get like a jacket of some sort.
Yep.
I'll attempt to find a jacket, something to keep me warm. They probably left me something.
Alright.
If not, I can layer up with a bunch of fucking coats.
You can
they
put your
have laying
discard
around.
back into your deck now.
At this time, by the way, while we are in downtime, let me award something for you real quick. Experience. All right.
Hooray!
For the trainer battle, I will go ahead and give Gino about 10
Very nice.
for just to make sure that we can all catch up. Same thing with certain. And for the encounter, I will award 3.
Thank you very much.
Experience.
As 2 of you have gained your experience, let's go ahead and level up real quickly.
Both you get to level up.
All right.
Start with
Feel
Gino.
my
I gotta go to the
power growing.
All right. Vic,
Gina levels up first.
choose one of these options.
Can't see anything.
You
Yes,
can't
my
see
options.
anything.
Blank cards.
Oh, you can't see the plates?
I can't. I'm looking on Sway's stream to see them.
Awesome.
Damn.
I'll pick health.
All right. That is what you have chosen. Let us change your health to 12.
How'd you do that?
Just, decals.
Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and grab the perk list from earlier. Let's search the big perk list. Yeah, okay. Let us roll for it.
Let's roll for it.
All right. You will choose one to take, one to forget, and one to put back in the perk deck.
Put at the top of the perk deck, I think. That's how that goes.
Yep. Alright.
One to keep, one to forget forever, and
Ace.
one that goes on top.
Social token, thorns, or hand size.
What's social token do? It just ups my social by one?
I think it's an automatic pass on a social, if you spend a social token. It's one pass, if I remember correctly.
And then it's used up entirely?
It's used up until a long rest.
Okay.
So it's basically a free success die for social rolls.
So with thorns, whenever I get attacked or my cards?
Thorns is whenever you get attacked.
Okay.
You'll deal an extra point of counterattack damage.
Yep.
Damn, this is hard.
It is often. Except for me, because I got a champion slot.
I'll do social.
Alright.
Okay.
Which one will you remember and which one will you throw away forever?
Hand size.
Hand size you're keeping?
No hand size I'm throwing away.
Okay. Hand size is now obliterated from your perk pool. Alright. So now it is your turn. Alright.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and give you this. Alright. Choose one of these three to start.
I'll start with hand.
Alright, hand size it is.
You get to keep one extra card in your hand.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Now from the perk pool, you will choose a return counter, max health, or another standard slot.
Standard slot. That's another lane.
Yep.
Another standard lane.
Right. Does that get matched? Does that mean I fight enemies in that lane as well?
You wouldn't need to fight enemies in that lane
Nope,
necessarily.
I have a champion slot. Nobody else has matched me.
Well, that's not always the case. And what's return counter? Plus one
A
return
return counter will allow you to pull a card from your field or graveyard and put it back in your deck. Oh, no,
Once
back in
per
your hand,
long rest.
sorry. It is one of these.
Yeah, I'll choose return counter and discard health.
Right, health is now gone forever.
I might want that lane later.
Right, now you're all caught up.
Hell yes.
Level 2 with a expanded hand. One of each type of thing that has been taken so far. Alright. I think, genuinely, that is the end.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Very good.
On the next time, we have the damn queue. So we will have some people that will be joining us in this deep world of ours. This strange, unusual world. I think Itharia was the first on the list with like a completed set of things, but I'm not sure. Yes, the big queue. Correct.
So how does that work? Is that people who will be joining the coming sessions on, or are they getting a separate session?
They're usually going to be getting separate sessions unless they explicitly like partner up together or want to partner up together.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to watching somebody else's session.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Right.
I might jump scare you.
Make sure everyone knows about this.
It's very important that everyone know about this.
The rabbit getting squished.
Bunny Rabber.
All right. Time to pack up your things and prepare for next time. I'll make a save as soon as you're packed up. But
Does my EXP? I have 13 of it still. Does that get consumed or is that held?
You just hold on. Just hold on to that.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't pick up my spots. They got. Oh, that's right, because they got locked
Yep.
down.
Hold on. Let me. Bam, 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 bam.
Ooh.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, this one's still locked. Thank you.
There you go.
All packed up.
What is this? Am I missing something?
All right.
Is this one of your card slots?
It might be.
It is.
You're supposed to have 3.
Hold on.
Yeah, you only have 2.
I have,
That's your 3rd.
How can you tell? I'm looking at my.
You look in the
search
bag.
now.
It shows them. It shows 2 little circles and triangles.
All right. Now here's the
Can't put it
question.
in.
For those of you dual streaming with the fucking tabletop sim that we had today for fucking Socks, is Socks still streaming? We have Fortnite later on today on Gino's channel, and we'll probably be immediately.
We're not
going
streaming
for
that.
We're not streaming
No.
that. This is going to be a recording.
Okay.
We're
that's
going to be
fine.
recording Fortnite
All right.
on Gina's.
We have to fucking raid someone. I'm going to probably
I got someone if you
raid
want to.
Socks. What?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god damn it, they are also wrapping up. Son of a bitch. We have to raid them
Everyone's
first.
wrapping up.
We have to
That's
raid them
what
first.
Wrong.
We have
Go
to
quickly.
We have
Quickly.
to raid them first.
Judgment.
Okay.
Judgment.
It's judgment. All right. Thank you for attending the stream. I hope the next one was going to be fun. We have to kill. We have to kill. Goodbye.
Judgment!
You should see